So this is Draw My Love Life with my boyfriend Joshua. In this film, he does not wear glasses because I can't draw for my life, but I love him no matter what. Anyways, so it all began June 3rd, 2013, the first day of CNA class. So it's at HCSH, Healthcare School of Hawaii, and there's like choke girls and only 3 boys throughout our entire class. It was very filled, like 30 something students. I was gonna sit in the front, but I changed my mind and sat near the back of this class. No reason why, really, but anyways. So it was me, his mom, and Josh. And so anyways, my first impressions was, oh my god, he is so cute, and his first impressions of me was ill, fat, ugly, and gross. Sadly to say, but his mom was in the middle, so I didn't really think we were gonna do anything or even date, but anyways, we did vital signs and we learned to do pulse and blood pressure manual, and so if you know how to do that, it's very physical. And so when we were touching each other, like the arms, I was like, oh my god, he touched me, oh my god, I touched him, oh my god, should I wash my hands? I felt so like holy special that I was like, what would Jesus do? But I figured I was just being a little ridiculous at the time because it was like my first boy crush in like forever. Oh my god. Anyways, so one day, during our lunch break, he actually asked me to go with him to Burger King. And I was like, I ate, but yeah, I'll go for some dessert. So I went with him to Burger King and we're in his car going through the drive-thru, and I just wanted ice cream, but at the time I was like, oh my god, is this a date? Am I really that special? Oh my god, I had so much butterflies, and then we had to really argue about who paid. So, I don't remember the details, but anyways. It was our last day of CNA class, and there was a party. I was so sad because I didn't think I was going to see him again, so there's a lot of picture taking, but that was our first photo we ever took was at CNA class at the party. Anyway, so time came for clinicals, and we went to Wahila Long-Term Care Home. Sadly, we didn't really talk throughout clinicals, but mainly it was because I was on the second floor, he was on the first floor. But funny thing was, he stepped in poop. Ha ha ha. Yeah, okay, anyway, I shouldn't jinx myself. After clinicals ended, then I started to study and I invited him to come with me. So we went to Starbucks, went to one of our classmate Jonah Lynn's apartment to study, and we went to my house to study. After all this studying, I was like, really? So I forced him to go to Zumba with me because our CNA class teacher was doing Zumba. And what he basically did was video me all the time, and we took selfies with our classmates who attended Zumba. But nonetheless, we had fun long nights. We took my truck driving, and I did most of the driving, right, poor girl. Anyways, we went to the beach, saw his first shooting star. That was very special, romantic. And we went to Tantalus so often to see the city lights because it was so calming, and we just got to know each other better by talking. And then one day I wanted to go to the fair so badly, had an extra wristband, and I forced him to go with me too. But anyways, the funny thing was I'm afraid of heights and he wanted to go on the Ferris wheel. So I was like, okay, I worked up my guts to go on. And he's like laughing at me because I'm all scared. And then so we go on the ride and we're coming off, and then the ride operator, he goes, are you guys together? And I was like, no. And I felt so awkward that afterwards we were laughing about it. It was so totally funny. But anyways, so we went to CNA class to practice for prometrics, and that is actually where I had my first kiss, in the parking lot outside of CNA class. Oh my god. So it was pretty funny because he kissed me and I just drove away like, oh my god. But anyway, so summer came to end almost, and there was this rave called Summer Wonderland. It was my first time raving, didn't really know what it was, but he went with his friends, and I went with one of my friends who was here on vacay to come visit me. So she ended up leaving early, not feeling good, and I ended up hanging with him at the end, and we fell in love. And then shortly, sadly, August came, and I had to go back to UH Hilo on the Big Island, and he was in Oahu. So everyone thought we were a couple, but no, we weren't. But we were always FaceTiming, kicking, Skyping, texting, you name it. I don't know. There's so many ways we talked. But I traveled so much back and forth because simply I loved him and I wanted to see him so much. I missed him. And November 12th, he finally asked me out. We went to Waikiki to watch fireworks, but there was no fireworks, sadly. But he asked me out, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm so scared. And then he asked me, will you go out with me? And I said yes. So we became official, and then sadly, fights came, laughter came, good and hard times came, and now 6 months later, we're so happy as can be. Even though now I'm going back to Big Island, we're still going strong, and I'll be graduating, but the end. Oh wait, nope, just kidding. To be continued, cause my love for him grows forevermore. Bye.